Welcome to TNT Sports Network, where it's all sports, all the time. I'm Tom, and he's Tom. Thanks for joining us today. So we're going to try something new.
I'm sorry, I'm still heated from our Honest Hockey video.
Yeah, go watch our Honest Hockey video right over here. We open up e-packs.
And we got scammed.
Okay, yeah. We got scammed a little bit. It's very interesting. We're going to see if we can get the cards back or something.
Yeah, go watch that video because, like, we can't explain it. I'm just really heated inside and I want to punch someone.
Okay. This might piss you off even more. Because we are actually doing...
a new series. Dun, dun, dun.
Tell us if you want it to become a series.
Oh, sorry. Tell us if you want this to become a new series. Dun, dun, dun.
So, we're going to be going over the history of the Yankees.
That's not the series.
No.
The series is going over the history of said team logos.
And a little history in there.
We thought we'd start with the most hated baseball team in the history.
Could you try again?
I didn't get that either, Siri. We thought we'd start with the most hated team in the history of baseball, the New York Yankees.
Yes. So, it's originally started one video, another video, and then we kind of switched it over to this video. Because we were shocked when we saw what this logo looked like.
Shook. He went like, bam, and fell out of his chair. It was intense.
So let's take us back to the 1900s.
Teddy Roosevelt was president.
Specifically 1901.
1901. Teddy Roosevelt was president. The country was wild time. You can get a t-shirt for the cost of a nickel. Keep talking. I'm going to find random facts about 1901 for a second. We're gonna really set the scene. Prices.
Okay. Anyways,
in 1901.
So, we're going to be going over the years of the differences, the history of the Yankees. Were they even the Yankees to begin with? Because I can tell you right now they weren't. Tom, where are you at?
This is this might be a lost call. Oh, okay, here we go. Milk cost an average of 14 cents a gallon. Eggs cost an average of 21 cents a dozen. Coffee averaged 23 cents per pound. A gallon of gasoline cost around 18 to 20 cents. Shoemakers earned about $2.40 a day. Public school teachers earned around $40 a month. An estimated 15,000 Americans had a net worth of $300,000 or more. It was a tough time. People didn't live good lives back then. Neither did Yankee fans because they didn't have a team.
Yes. So I was hoping you were going to leave your phone open because you had the historical.
I'll have what are you talking about? My phone's been in my hand the whole time.
So we're going to be putting a photo
of this logo that we're looking at.
Logo of the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
And there it is.
Oh, whoa! Did not see that.
So that's an O.
No, that's a cat's eye.
Basically.
It's a marble.
So go over the history a little bit.
Takes back to a time
where
did
that.
Eggs cost 23 cents. In 1900, Ban Johnson, not Ben Johnson, Ban Johnson, the president of a minor league known as the Western League, changed the Western League name to the American League and asked the National League to classify it as a major league. Johnson held that his league would operate in friendly terms with the National League, but the National League ridiculed the plan. They went, ha 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 ha, moron. Okay? And he wanted to add a team in New York City, but the New York Giants, blocked that. They're like, no, we ain't having more than one team in New York City. This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Lo and behold, what they have now.
So then they were like, all right, fine. The next most logical place to put a baseball team, Baltimore, Maryland. And in 1901, named the Orioles. Between 1901 and 1903, many players and coaches on the Orioles roster jumped to the Giants. Shocker. People would rather live in New York City than Baltimore, Maryland. Home of the crab cake, y'all. In January 1903, a peace conference, I don't think it was very peaceful, was held between the two leagues to settle disputes and try to coexist. At the conference, Johnson requested that an AL team be put in New York to play alongside the Giants. It was put to a vote, and 15 of the 16 owners agreed on it, and the new owners moved the team to New York in 1903.
Okay, so in between 1901 and 1903, there was another logo.
I'm sorry, when I see the letter B, Baltimore is not the first city that comes into my head.
Well, this is 1902.
Still, Boston still would have been the first city that comes into my head.
And it was very short-lived, because then they moved over to this logo.
Ah, yes, when they moved to New York.
Yes.
When the players refused to play in Baltimore anymore.
So they weren't originally called the Yankees. They were called the Highlanders.
Are you about to call them the Islanders?
Yes, because it's the Highlanders. So yeah, they were originally called the New York Highlanders. And then this logo kind of stuck for a little bit onto the next one. Now it's blue.
It kind of looks like a barbed wire fence.
It does. And you know what? Probably that's how like New York has that like aesthetic. With,
yeah, well, it was old English.
Old English.
Old English.
1905.
It looks like trees.
This is when they finally started doing the cross.
Yeah, they look like trees.
Trees.
Like, you know, like they look like trees.
Trees.
No, like ugly trees.
Ugly trees. It was also blue.
It was changed to a dark blue.
Dark blue, yes. Then in
and then we're like, we're too crowded here.
We're too crowded.
And you go that way? Why you go this way? and then boom, logo.
And then progressively through the years in 1907,
the Y went further away.
The Y even got further. And then in 1908, it got even further. But then they brought back that kind of like Gothic look.
Tree look.
And the tree look. And then in 1909, finally they have the logo that came to be. Okay? What happened?
What?
Louis Tiffany actually inspired this. You know who Louis Tiffany is?
Is that the Tiffany, like the jewelry
I'm pretty
company?
sure it is.
Let me fact checking here live on DNT Sports Network. Louis Tiffany. I feel like he's French. He was American. Yeah, you are correct. He is his father, Charles Louis Tiffany, founded Tiffany & Co.
Got it.
So he's the heir to the Tiffany Co.
The heir. And then in 1913, they changed it into like a very like Brooklyn-y look.
Yeah, looks Brooklyn. Looks kind of like what you would get like if you bought a knockoff Yankees.
Yeah. Yeah, at the corner of the I Love New York stores.
Yeah. And then right next to you was like some like roasted cashews and like dirty water dogs.
Exactly.
We're painting a great picture of New York City.
1915, they changed it again. This one was their probably longest one from 1915 to 1946.
Yeah, still ugly.
This is probably the most iconic one that is known to be. And then they changed it over to...
I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's what I think of when I see this logo.
Got it. Then they changed it over to this guy. Not much has changed from this logo, from the logo that we have now.
There's more light blue in this logo.
There is. So when we're going to move on to the next one, they removed the blue.
Such a terrible... Who made that decision? The light blue made this... Go back to the light blue. That's so much better.
It almost looks flatter.
Yeah, I agree. Like a flat brim.
Flat brim. Brimmed.
Wow, I didn't even see that.
But that's kind of like the history of the logo. I was shocked by this logo, the original logo.
The cat's eye.
The cat's eye. I can't believe that that's what they thought. Who was sitting there? Who was sitting there saying like, yeah, this is it. Tell us what you think about this. If you want to do more.
Yep.
Or you want a tier ranking. Fan ranking.
Yep. Thanks for watching this episode of TTSN. If you like the content, if you want more content in regards to logos and crappy Yankees uniforms, give us a like. Give us a subscription. Comment down below which favorite crappy Yankees jersey was your favorite crappy Yankees jersey. Or logo. I'm Tom. He's Tom. That was the Baltimore Orioles, New York Yankees, New York Highlanders logos. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.